Hello there.
This is where the fun begins.
Will Cal Kestis appear in live action? Well, at least anytime soon. Let's talk a little bit about this. What's going on, guys? Unofficial Star Wars here. Hope you're all doing well. And as I had just mentioned, in this video, we're going to be talking about Cal Kestis possibly appearing in live action in the near future, and that the actor himself actually has responded to this in a recent interview. So let's go ahead and jump on into it. In this video, we're going to be reading from the Direct's article. I'm going to have the full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out on your own if you would so like to. Regardless of how fans feel about the Star Wars prequels, there's no denying that Order 66 was a watershed moment that forever changed the galaxy far, far away. And the fact Obi-Wan Kenobi referenced the event way back in A New Hope, explaining that the Jedi are all but extinct. However, in recent years, it seems that more and more Jedi survived than the first believed, and one of the most popular Force welding survivors is Cal Kestis from Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the video game, and also in the sequel, Jedi Survivor. First released in 2019, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order was a single-player game set 5 years after the events of Order 66 and followed a young Jedi survivor, Cal Kestis, as he navigates the galaxy during the dark days of the Empire. Kestis also crosses paths with familiar characters from live action and animation as well, including the Inquisitors, Saw Gerrera, and even Darth Vader himself. Since actor Cameron Monaghan provided the voice and likeness for Cal Kestis using his facial features in Jedi Fallen Order, and since both the game and now mainstream Star Wars content have referenced one another, there have been growing speculation that Monaghan would likely cameo as Cal Kestis in live-action Star Wars, a show, or possibly receive his own Disney Plus series as well. And now, amid all the rumors and expectations, Monaghan has actually commented on Star Wars fans' hopes for Cal Kestis beyond the game and coming to live action. When recently asked about this by Screen Rant about whether Cal Kestis would appear in live action, Cameron Monaghan acknowledged the fact that there is interest, but was also reluctant to comment any further. He says in the full quotes, "Well, of course there's interest, that's all about all I can say," ending the quote right there. In addition to the interest in a live-action Cal Kestis, the success of Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order spawned a sequel title, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is set to release in 2023, as I had mentioned earlier on in the video. So now the question stands, as the article states, will Lucasfilm capitalize on Cal Kestis' interest? Cameron Monaghan doesn't appear to be the only one at Lucasfilm who's aware of the Kestis crossover hopes. In recent years, almost every new Star Wars Disney Plus show has made some sort of nod or reference to Fallen Order. For instance, the animated series Star Wars The Bad Batch visited Braca, the scrap planet from the game, while a BD droid similar to Kestis' own BD droid appeared in the Book of Boba Fett. Also, the Fortress Inquisitress episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi seemed directly inspired by events and imagery from the game as well, such as the glass and the water spewing in there. There is the fact that mainstream Star Wars is currently focused on the same time frame as Cal Kestis' story, which is set between the years of Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Many expected Obi-Wan Kenobi to be the series to feature Cal Kestis in live action and finally making that debut, while others are hopeful for the Rogue One prequel Andor, which is set to premiere on September 21st, of course now being pushed back with a 3-episode premiere, something we already talked about and covered here on the channel. It is no doubt that there has been ample opportunities to feature the Fallen Order Jedi in live action, and even now the opportunity remains. The question is whether Lucasfilm will capitalize on it or reserve the character for just the game himself and alone. Now from there, the article ends there, and as I had mentioned, I'm going to have that full article linked down in the description down below for you guys to check out. I agree in many parts with this article. Who doesn't want Cal Kestis to come to live action? He's such a cool character and a fan favorite out there in the Star Wars community and Star Wars fandom as a whole, and he's only been around for one game, and yet he does have a sequel as well here that is in the works and is coming next year in 2023, as the article had also mentioned. However, I will say I kind of do disagree with one little thing here that the article has to state here, is that he would appear somewhere between the events of Rats, Episode 3, or A New Hope. And I think that, yeah, sure, that's a very plausible, I think, thing for that actually happen here. However, I just think that he's going to be kind of busy on his own adventures here in his own games. I think if for anything, they're going to have a third game and then maybe potentially possibly introduce him into live actions from there, although there is plenty of opportunity to kind of do it here now, and it's something I would like to kind of see now, even if they were to do a third game here. On top of that, if for anything, in my own thoughts and opinions, a lot of people said that it doesn't seem very possible that he would have a third game. However, I think it just kind of feels off, especially when it comes to Star Wars and them always having trilogies and sticking to trilogies. It just kind of feels off. So I definitely think that they would have a third game. He definitely has the opportunity to appear in the Bad Batch Season 2 as well, which I think is overlooked quite a bit. I definitely think that that time frame also works out because it takes place after the events of Revenge of the Sith and also between the events of A New Hope. And same thing goes for Andor. He definitely could appear in Andor as well. However, I think the more possible, reasonable thing that very well could happen, and that would kind of happen actually later on down in the Star Wars timeline, is the fact that he would actually appear after the events of Return of the Jedi and be appearing alongside with the Mandalorian universe. So anywhere in the Mandalorian seasons, Season 3, Season 4, the Book of Boba Fett, or even the Ahsoka Tano show, maybe Rangers of the New Republic. Really, who knows? It's just in my own thoughts and opinions, I think that it's a little more likely for his character to be appearing later on in the Star Wars timeline alongside with the Mandalorian universe, just farther down. So there, they could kind of maybe save the games to tell his story that is what happening after Revenge of the Sith. I want to know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys want to see here with Cal Kestis? What possible shows do you think he could appear in? Where would you want to see him appear here in Star Wars shows or in live action? And do you want to have him have his own show on Disney Plus as well? I'd absolutely love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy, as it really does help with the channel. And check out Instagram official Star Wars for more Star Wars content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. As always, may the Force be with you. Peace out.